touchdowns are pretty much even. Rushing yards per carry is pretty even. This is just a matchup. I don't know what Johnny Harold says, but I think this could be maybe a 7-point game here if everything works out. All of them play very, very well, very good. Should be a very interesting ball.
Welcome everyone to tonight's live stream broadcast of West Washington Livestream, as we are live here at Semi-State for the boys football 1A. I'm joined tonight by my broadcast partner, Mr. Morgan Conrad. The normal broadcast partner, Darren Russell, is at home sick, so Morgan was gracious enough to step in. We are here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where it's a turf field, something new for our boys. They haven't seen a turf field. They haven't played on it. So Brownstown was nice enough to let us go up and play at their place where they have turf. So it's a nice adjustment for the boys. It's a speed game tonight. We're going to see if we can match our athletes with theirs. Morgan, what do you think?
Man, this field's pretty nice. Boys look fast in warm-ups. Hopefully we can pull it off.
So, those of you watching at home, we do have a little bit of a glare on a window, so we're going to do our best to help with that. So, Senators do pick up the first one. That is Roper McFeeters going up the middle. So, Senators are going to start with the ball. First time that has happened in quite a while.
Junior, he's completed 144 of his 211 passes, 68%.
Ball is on the 33 for the Senators.
Touchdowns and just 7 picks.
Morgan, what are we going to see?
He's back in the gun.
I'd say we're going to probably see a, looks like a rollout to the outside. Oh!
That's going to go through the hands of Harrison Stanford. I think we're going to see Holden air this one out tonight. We're going to see 40 to 50 passes. We're going to sprinkle in the run occasionally just to keep them honest, but I think Holden's going to have a big game.
Yeah, he is. He's going to have to be sharp, and the guys on the outside are going to have to be sharp also. And when he gives them an opportunity, they're going to have to bring it in.
Senators go with 2 backs. Handoff up the middle to Mason Armstrong. Not going to get much there. So going to be 3rd and 10.
Nice defense of just plugging the hole. It looked like he was going to get 2 or 3. Didn't get any. So now it's 3rd down to 79. 3rd and 9. We'll give him a yard there. We'll give him a yard.
Senators go with the 2-back look. 1 wide receiver to the top side of the field. Drops back looking for that 1 wide receiver. He's going to be brought down before the ball gets there, but not going to get any help. That's Harrison Sanford.
He's on the ground still also.
The way he came down, that looked like an arm.
Looked like an arm, yep. Got tangled up a little bit there.
Those stingers hurt a little bit more than normal.
Yeah,
So up he pops.
Contact with the turf wide open, might have the air wind knocked out of it.
So first time we've had a Senator go down on a turf field at game speed. So
brief little stop here. But just first little blush, what do you see that Lutheran defense looks very ready for this?
Yeah, they're ready to play. They got their ears tailed back. They're ready to go.
So bring up the first 4th down for the Senators tonight. Bausman back to punt it away.
He makes that catch, he's going. So that is there for West Washington. They just need a tackle.
Back steps in. That one goes away, going to bounce and roll. McFadden stays away from it, so it's going to be down at about the 33, where the Saints are going to come out and take over.
Yeah, he got a decent hop on there. It wasn't much in the air, but got a pretty good hop.
Yeah, it did roll for him, so that's a help. Lutheran comes out with a stud back. McFadden, number 8, out of the backfield. He's going to see a bulk of their work, but then they also have a couple of wide receivers that they can air it out to. They like to throw the outs, the slants to those and let them catch and run afterwards. So last week we saw at regional they were able to put up upwards of 40 points. So
White is 153 of 258, 59%.
Go trips to the near side. They're going to spread it out with 1 to the top. McFadden in the backfield. Ball's handed off to McFadden this way. Parker there to make the stop.
Almost to the 40-yard line, down to the 39.
Glenn Rankin helps bring McFadden down after the 7-yard gain.
Number 8, Glenn Rankin. 2nd down and about 4. 2nd down, 4 yards to go.
Senators come out with their 4 front, 3 backs, and then their 4 DBs in. Can't really call any of them a free safety or a strong safety because all of them will cover whoever's out there. So handoff again to McFadden up the middle. Has a first down there. That's not the start that the Senators wanted, a 3 and out, and then a first down for the Saints.
This is old school where you have the quarterback and the receiver both coming over to get the call from Dave Pass.
It's like Sanford's coming back on the field now, so
that's
hopefully
good.
It was just a stinger.
Just a stinger on his elbow.
Joe Fabian. The quarterback Blake White, the running back with him McFadden, and 3 receivers again to the top. No Elliott and Beard.
Going to be the first pass of the game. Nice pass in to a receiver. He's going to keep going, get about 10 yards on that one. That's number 2, Montez Clay. That's not what we want to see. We don't want to see Bausman making plays back from his 7-10 yards deep where he starts.
No, we can't give up yards after contact either. We gotta put our arms around them and make a stop on that first initial hit.
McFadden out wide. Nice job by Binskin to get there. Still moving, still turning. Nice job by McFadden. Going to see a replay of that one coming up. McFadden stopped in the backfield by Binskin, but then spins. A little Madden move there, and up the field he goes.
First possession for Lutheran.
Trenton Binskin had him dead to rights, and then McFadden showed what makes him so special.
Saints come back out.
Now over 1,800 yards.
Going to go trips to the far side of the field, single receiver to this side. Senators still in their base 4 defense. Going to be a screen out wide to 16. He makes a move, gets out wide, and then gains about 10 before he steps out of bounds. Logan Beer is the receiver. Saints on this drive just look like they're too much for the Senators at the moment.
White and McFadden in the gun, a sight we're going to see most of the night. The 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen.
Same set, 3 receivers to one side with McFadden in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to McFadden. Gets out wide, looking to turn it up. Nothing going. That's
still moving across the 20-yard line.
Parker Green ends up bringing him down after Roper McFeeters hits him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Roper had him on the arm tackle, but McFadden, he's just too big.
You're not going to arm tackle him.
No,
that's not the way that's going to work tonight. It's going to be hit him low and bring him down there.
Almost like the Tide. The Lutheran Saints, every time they touch the ball, they're getting the first down.
McFadden has upwards of 30 touchdowns this year, so he looks for the end zone and keeps going.
At the bottom is Falbian. I'm going to do my best. Keep him. Throw it. Falbian. That's a
Quick out. He's going to get inside the 5 where Parker pushes him out of bounds.
The sidelines as the second defender shoved him out of bounds. But he's close to about the 5-yard line. Mark it at the 5.
Nice job there by Parker Green to get the receiver out of bounds.
The Lutheran Saints have looked every bit the #1 team that they have been for most of this year. 2 in the backfield.
2 in the backfield this time. Going to be handed off to McFadden. Makes a nice jump cut. He's going to be short of the end zone by about a yard.
Yeah, McFadden that time maybe too where he should have not.
So going to be second down and goal here. Dave Pash calling the play in from the sideline.
Clay joins McFadden and White in the backfield. Plays #2. Now
going to motion out wide, handoff to McFadden up the middle. He gets into the end zone. Nice run there by McFadden to get into the end zone. Senators pack the middle, but just not enough to be able to get there.
Not enough, like we said. I hadn't seen him till tonight, but he's a horse. We're going to have to gang tackle him.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 or 4 people on him to bring him down. Nice job by Marcus McFadden to get in on that one. Number 20 comes back to kick an extra point. First time we've seen this most of the year.
We'll see.
Ball snapped back down. Kick is up and good. Going to make the score 7-0 Lutheran. That drive, the Senators just didn't have an answer. They couldn't stop much of anything there. So we're going to step aside, take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 7-0. We haven't seen a back like this yet this year, and McFadden is all that he has been talked up. He is a horse.
Yes, he is. We didn't see a whole lot to the outside, but I'm sure he's got the speed to get out there if needed. But up the middle, like I said, he's a horse, and it's going to take team tackling to bring him down.
Yeah, there's just nothing. There's no way you're going to bring him down with one guy. Kick is deep.
Pretty good. Fielded on the run.
That's Mason Armstrong. Nice job by Mason to field that one and pick up yards going forward.
In on the stop, number 7, Jake Pash.
Right up the 30.
So going to be a long drive here for the Senators, but they can eat up some of this clock. 7:53 to go here in the first period.
They got to do it here again. That was just
Senators come out. It looks like they're going to come out in the pistol look.
Key possession here.
Armstrong deep, and then Sanford and Farmer. Going to hand off to Mason. Mason finds a hole, is able to get forward and then get down. McFadden in on that tackle.
Best play of the game for West Washington.
That's a good run right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 7 yards.
In on the stop.
Once again, we do apologize for the glare that you guys are getting at home. We're shooting through a window, so it's the best it's going to be tonight. But you still have a pretty good view if you're not making the 2-hour trip up.
Ball at the 37-yard line. Second down.
Second down and 3 from the 37.
In the shotgun is Bowsman. He wears number 2. The man in motion is number 3, Harrison Sanford.
Sanford motions out to the far side of the field.
Bowsman.
Bowsman rolls that way, looking, getting chased.
Trouble. He gets out of it and
Throws
right
deep.
down the sideline.
Going to be out of bounds.
McFadden was on his heels. I thought he was going to catch up to him. That was a smart football play by Bowsman to get out.
Get rid of it. We're going to come back. Have a third down and 3.
Looks to be in the backfield will be Bowsman, number 2, and Mason Armstrong, the senior, number 5, who had 907 rushing yards before that last one.
Armstrong still in the backfield. 1 wide receiver to each side. 2 tight ends in.
Neither at 1,000. Though both have been very effective.
Going to see a motion across. Jet sweep. Going to be forward pass. He gets hit. Farmer doesn't gain much there, if anything. Brings up 4th down.
In on the stop for the Saints. Number 54.
Senators can't afford to go for it here. We're going to punt this one away with Bowsman.
Although the punting unit is effectively identical to the normal offense.
I don't know. It looks like
we're going
we
for
may
it.
be going for it. That's
In the pistol look here. Lots of options out of the backfield with the 3 backs. Ball handed off to Mason. Mason hit in the backfield. Not going to get it. Going to come up short. So Senators are going to turn the ball over on downs. Defensive stand there for the Knights. So they're going to take over on the 38.
Ball spotted, 38-yard line. First
for West Washington.
So they're going to come out with their same set, it looks like.
Most recently, last week,
Looks like they're going to put 3 to the near side.
Dante Atkins in the backfield.
Yeah, new player in the backfield. Haven't seen him carry the ball yet. He's going to get a first try here. Up the field, gets out wide, steps out of bounds at about the 26. Nice hard run there.
Nice job. He hesitated in the backfield, waited for his blocks, and then proceeded to go downfield. Got 9 seconds and 1.
Once again, 7-0 early for the Lutheran Saints.
29-yard line. Second down.
7 carries.
Going to be second and about 1.
3 touchdowns entering tonight.
I don't think Lutheran has had a negative game yet this game.
Hands off again.
Here's Akins.
Finds a hole where he's met by Binskin. Binskin brings him down.
Send your hate mail to coach.
Dante Akins on the carry.
Good defense.
Nice job by Binskin to get there and close out.
Trenton Binskin.
McFadden looks like he's coming back in.
I think that's kind of the MO for them after a defensive play there. He does play both ways. He gets a couple of plays and then comes back in. So we go trips to the far side.
Will it go to him? Somebody move.
So we got a false start. So we're going to back up 5, going to bring up 3rd and 6.
I do believe that the whole entire line was shifting. When they shifted, they got out of
That was one of those, the line was set, the the wide receivers were set, and then all of a sudden they readjusted, which you can't have that happening. So backs him up 5. Still brings up third and manageable, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. This has not yet been a problem for Lutheran. This is their first 3rd down. White will
Going to be a throw. Going to be knocked down.
Got it down by Strange.
I believe that was Jake Strange who got his hand on that. So now we're going to see 4th and 6.
He swatted that out of the way.
This is big here.
Yeah.
We
definitely out of high school field goal range. Doubt to see him punt here, so they're definitely going to go for it. I mean, with the defense that they've seen so far, it would.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
So McFadden in the backfield again.
White will keep. McFadden will release.
Screen to McFadden. McFadden cuts out, cuts in. Rankin in on the tackle along with Bryce Brown to bring McFadden down, but it's going to be a first down, Saints.
They knew it was going to be a screen. McFadden goes all the way down the field.
That game goes for another Saints.
They're at 13 yards.
You can see that the way he releases the ball.
Seems like the Saints bring their whole offense over here other than the line to get the play called in. They did go away from their huddle, so they're not huddling anymore, but
Very interesting.
still trips to the far side.
3 high, 1 low. We'll go to McFadden.
Hand off to McFadden.
He's corralled and down.
He's brought down. I believe Glenn Rankin was in on that one along with Harrison Sanford.
They did not want him to go outside. Nice job of forcing him to go inside. Nice help.
He does a really nice job of hiding behind that line. You don't see him, and then he bounces it.
Yeah, they're both very the number 3, Aikens that was in there earlier, noticed that with him. They're real patient. They got good vision. They see the hole open up, and then they hit it hard.
Yeah. That play, it seemed like he waited behind his guard for about 3 seconds and then finally decided to bounce it out.
Yeah.
Here comes the 2nd down.
A little bit of confusion there for the Saints. They're moving around. Finally get set. Still plenty of time on that clock.
2nd and 7.
Going to be a jet sweep across the back. This is something that the Senators are very familiar with. Turns, spins, and is finally brought down at about the 10-yard line. That's a long run for the Saints.
That game good for another Saints.
You drop the chains. It's 1st and goal for Lutheran. First quarter that so far could not have gone any better.
Once again, those of you out there watching, if you want to tweet us or send me a message of you guys watching at home, we'll make sure to get those up also. So I know we've got a lot of people at home watching along with people listening. So McFadden up the middle, untouched, nothing you can do. And they just out-muscled the Senators there.
The offensive line for Lutheran, Tyler Richards,
The offensive line.
Yeah, I would give that touchdown to the offensive line. I mean, there was a hole there that you could drive a truck through.
Yeah.
And with his vision and power.
I don't know about a truck, but maybe the charter bus that the Senators came up on could have gone through that hole.
Some great things for him. So far, he's scored both touchdowns.
Number 20 comes in to kick the extra point. Ball's down, up, and good.
both extra points.
So 2 extra points, 2 touchdowns for the Saints. That's 14-0. Saints over the Senators. We're going to step aside, take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
For the Saints,
We're back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran. As soon as I put it out there, my phone started blowing up. I got all kinds of pictures of people watching at home. So kicked away to the Senators. McFeeder's off his face mask, then picks it up, tries to get it forward. Looks like it's out. We got a beanbag on the field. Not sure who's got it. No signal yet. Senators do retain possession there.
We got Center Grove and Ben Davis. Center Grove leads.
Yeah, luckily we recovered that. That could have been devastating right there.
Yeah, that would hurt a lot. The offense here for Coach Nance, he's got to get them moving. Been kind of stagnant so far through the first quarter of play. 3:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Handed off to Mason Armstrong in the backfield, lowers his head, not going to get much, maybe a yard. Got our normal snap from Brittany Powers. She's got a watch party going on at her house. Looks like she's got most of the softball team there watching. So.
Assisted by number 8, Marcus McFadden.
Inside linebackers.
Senators come out in their pistol look. 2 tight ends along with 3 backs in the backfield.
5 linebackers.
Roll out.
Has a man. Strange.
Jake Strange catches it but is unable to get it turned upfield. So going to be 3rd down, and he may have lost a yard on that pass.
He didn't get much. But I do like what Coach Nance has done there, trying to get a little rhythm, holding not long throws, but getting him in a little bit of a rhythm and, try to build on it.
Here's another 3rd and long for West Washington. Last time out there.
Those of you who don't know, Coach Bausman is here on the sidelines, but is not doing the play calling tonight. Was released from the hospital this morning, so he is here, but not in his normal capacity. Bausman back to throw.
Almost falls down.
Keeps his balance. Airs one out. Going to be overthrown. Had 2 of them out there, but unable to bring it down. Going to be 4th and about 8. So that ball is placed back on the 26. So we'll see if Holden can get a punt off here.
Yeah, we need to
see if we can flip this field a little bit. Going to be hard with number 2, Montez Clay, and McFadden back there. Bausman boots that one. Nice punt by him. This one's going to be returned by Clay. Clay lets it bounce and then picks it up. Runs out of bounds on the Senators' side. Does a nice job. Goes out at about the 40. Oh, they're walking it back. 48, it looks like. 2:26 to go here in the first quarter.
And if you're Lutheran High School, you're going to score again.
Saints will take over.
Morgan, what do the Senators need to do to stop this offense? It doesn't seem like we've been able to get anything going defensively.
From what I've seen so far, it's still yards after contact. It seems like we get guys there. Arm tackling, as we said, is not going to work with these running backs. So we're just going to have to get the whole team there, team tackle, and
back to pass. Tipped. Tipped again. Looks like Rankin tipped it first, then Mason Armstrong tipped it next, and I think Hunter Pate finally picked it up off the carpet there. So going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Saints.
It is. He's been one of the impressive players for West Washington, really stepping up in the absence of some key players, one being Caleb Murphy, the senior, a 3-star defensive end. He's the 10th overall prospect in the state of Indiana, and he'll be playing for the Hoosiers next fall. He's been out
Saints in their normal set there. We're going to see it aired out to this side. That's Montez Clay. Clay is brought down, but not until he gains 15.
Farmer looked like he went to break down to make a tackle, just kind of got turned around a little bit.
Which we haven't seen this year. No. We haven't seen Farmer get turned around.
30 seconds later, first down.
Yeah. I tell you what, this crowd has just stayed in this ball game a little bit, haven't they?
They're fun. They're engaged. Albions wide to the bottom, the 3 to the top. White. On the delay.
Going to be handoff to McFadden on this side. He runs over 2 Senators. Finally brought down after a gain of 7.
In on the stop for West Washington, number 5, Mason Armstrong.
Mason Armstrong in on that tackle along with Trenton Binskin.
You know, this is exactly what Lutheran is doing. They ran the ball,
Gain
got
of
to throw the
about
ball.
7 yards on the play.
Those of you at home, look at how fast the Saints line gets set.
3rd down in this game. They didn't convert it, but then got the 4th down opportunity right afterwards on a screen to McFadden.
They're going audible.
Yeah, they're going to change the look here. They pick up that, hey, there's only 2 on 3 on the top of this side, on the far side of the field.
Blake White.
Going to go
McFadden
up the middle.
Still going.
Still on his feet, churning, churning, churning.
That game good for another Saints. In on the stop, number 32, Jacob Strange. Ball spotted in the neighborhood of the 17-yard line.
So going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints.
White hasn't had to throw it that deep. The underneath routes have been working.
McFadden out wide, turning. Going to be a hold from where that flag is thrown. That's going to come back.
Hold everything. There is a flag on the play.
I think you got a hold against Lutheran when they opened that.
So where that flag is thrown, that's definitely going to be a hold in the backfield. So.
The most subdued touchdown celebration by a team I've ever heard.
We will block in the back.
Oh, going to be blocking the back, I believe.
So this versus
Interesting
about 10
call there.
yards. And now you go 1st and 20.
He's got 30 seconds left. First.
Going to push him back a little bit, but, I mean, right there's another prime example. You can't arm tackle McFadden.
Tonight. And the first flag that we've had.
Yeah, it's been very clean in that sense so far.
Well, you don't want to get your flag dirty on somebody's stage.
No, you got to save that one.
Yeah, save it for
So,
state bonus.
it's going to be a 1st and 16-ish.
Yeah, and both teams are putting
Yeah.
points, you know, so that's a good thing.
One so far has been playing better.
It's going to Joe.
We'll see what West Washington's defense can do here. 1st and 10.
Looks like they're spreading it out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Behind the chains.
McFadden on the screen.
McFadden on the screen out wide. Binskin giving chase, not going to get there. McFadden, nice stop. Then Glenn Rankin comes in to clean that up. Going to gain a big chunk of that back. Not going to be enough for a 1st down, but going to be a lot.
2 yards. You got 18 yards. You needed 20.
Number 8, Glenn Rankin.
Way to go, Marcus. Okay,
Block currently frozen as it went out of bounds.
22 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter.
Foul being at the bottom of your screen. Blake White.
Hand it off to McFadden. McFadden still churning.
Leans forward for about a yard before he's.
I'm not sure he ever got to the ground, but finally whistled it dead.
First down. I think you got the 1st down.
And on the stop for West Washington, number 7, Trenton Binskin.
Depend on the size.
Nope, they're going to call it 4th down.
Going to be
3rd down.
3rd down. We'll see.
I believe it's 3rd down and less than a yard, so I would bet McFadden's going to get this one up the middle again.
They will get it off in time.
He's going to bounce it.
He's going to hesitate. He's hit once, hit twice.
Still not down. We see 3 Senators get there and hit him, but not able to bring him down.
A dominant 1st quarter by the Lutheran Saints.
That's going to bring the 1st quarter to an end. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions, and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initiatively.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 14-0, but the Saints still are driving.
We're doing over 190 basketball games, so that's a lot of fun that you can catch up on.
So Senators back out onto the field.
Christian takes on Guerin Catholic. That game is at 2:30 at Guerin High School. Kickoff, the tip-off is at 2:30. We'll go on here at 2:20.
Looks like it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 4 after McFadden breaks a couple of tackles there. So
Pre-game at 1:20 right here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
It does seem interesting how one season.
I'd say pretty safe to say we'll see a heavy dose of McFadden right up here.
yeah, I would not doubt that a bit. I mean, that's exactly what we're going to get. Coach Gibby over there calling in orders.
Sunday, which is on Indiana SRN. We're everywhere, so just tune us in and check out our Facebook pages. Jonathan said it.
So looks like they're going to take a short break here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Driving on the tracks.
All right, go to your huddles.
Yeah.
Play, go cross.
Those of you still tuning in out there, our live stream is still working, but they've brought the ambulance to the far side of the field, so we are going to step away while that's being taken care of over there. We will be back once the action comes back.
Yeah, I got a good win against
Looks like we're going to come back to action here. The ambulance is still on the far side of the field, but it is moving. Gonna go ahead and pull off of the field. The Senators are going to defend their own end zone here. The Saints are 4 yards out. Like we said before we took that break, we are going to see a heavy dose of McFadden here, I would say, no doubt.
Big emotional moments such as what we've just had with someone being
Yeah, he's. I mean, we've seen he's their horse, and you don't go away from him whenever he's just having his way.
And we haven't been able to stop him yet. So I mean, that's
You have exactly a quarter. You have not even started this quarter.
that's exactly what. I mean, if I were calling plays, McFadden is where it's going to go.
Yep.
We haven't stopped him. Why would you go away from it? And our Senator line is what's going to have to step up here and fill some of those gaps and hit him first, so that then the linebackers and DBs can come in and finish that up.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to start getting a push on the defensive side of the ball and offensive side of the ball to have any success. Right now, Lutheran's just kind of having their way both sides of the ball with us up front.
Right now, we can't seem to move the ball offensively or defensively either side. So
Doubleheader Friday, Saturday. It all starts with the 1A, 2A, 1A, 3A, 5A.
there are 12. Let's see, 6 times 2, 12. There's 11 other semi-states going on around the state right now. So all of those are trying to get their bid filled to play at Lucas Oil next weekend, Friday games and Saturday games. So it'll be on schedule after tonight's games. I believe there's one semi-state going to be played tomorrow, but most of the fields will be filled tonight. The winner of this game gets the winner of Lafayette Central Catholic and Adams. South Adams? I think it's South Adams.
South Adams.
So the winner of this game gets that. So it's in the northern part of the state. Like normal, they divide the state kind of in half, and the southern half will then play the northern half. Senators still out on the field waiting for play to be started again. The Saints on this side are moving around, staying loose in the cold weather out there. So
Can we say that or not? You tell me.
I think Matthew said on.
So the ambulance is pulling around. We have made the confirmation that I believe it is Coach Bousman who is in the ambulance. So he is going to a hospital here in the Indianapolis area. So the Senators are going to play the rest of the game without their head coach on the sidelines.
Thoughts and prayers to
definite thoughts and prayers to Beth and Maddie and Holden and the whole Bousman family. So he's battling some health issues at the moment, and we're everybody's really pulling for him, hoping the best for him and the whole family.
Absolutely.
Anybody for a brat? You hungry?
Now we'll see how his team responds.
So Senators out ready to play. The Saints are still huddled up. Their coach is out there talking to the officials. They're talking, seeing what's going to happen, what they're going to do.
You have to wait till everything's cleared, everything is safe.
So they're waiting for the ambulance to get all the way off the field before they restart this.
Inside the 5-yard line.
First, when we do come back,
So still waiting for the call on the far sideline, looking like where they're going to place the ball, maybe.
Made it.
So that.
Reset all the play clock and all those things.
So we got everything set. Oh man, we're getting delivered. I'll take a cookie. We're getting delivered food up here. It's a good deal.
All right.
Looks good.
So
Left one right.
back here to live action, where the Senators are defending from their own 4.
In motion is Luke Snow.
Luke Snow comes in motion. Going to be handoff to McFadden. McFadden moves and into the end zone. So that's the third touchdown for McFadden. Going to move the score 20-0.
Same recipe.
Yeah. Not gonna change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nope.
He has had runs, a 2-yard run for a touchdown, a 9-yard run for a touchdown, and now a 4-yard run for a touchdown. He's had a career today, hasn't he?
He has. He's had such an impressive career for Lutheran. Nobody embodies the persistence.
So once again, number 20 comes in to kick. That one up and good. Brings the score 21-0. We're going to get a commercial break in here, and we will be back in just a moment.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 21-0, 11:55 to go in the second quarter. Saints set to kick it away. They kick that one deep. It bounces. Roper McFeeters gets it. Goes back to the middle. Burst of speed gets to the 30. Nice run there by the freshman.
Really good field possession. Ball brought out to the 30-yard line.
I think at this point right now we just need to get some momentum going.
Yeah, get something working.
Yeah, a couple first downs, would
help tremendously.
Help a lot.
They've only got one first down in this game so far, and then we're in the second quarter.
Well, with his father and coach in an ambulance.
Nice ball.
Nice ball to Farmer. Farmer's going to gain about 6.
Xavier Hardiman, number 13, but it's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. We've seen this story before.
7 yards on the play.
Yeah, once again, you don't want to get it all back. There's no 21-point score. You got to get chop it each time.
Senators get the call in from the sideline. Coach Nance is the one calling them in tonight. Go to the pistol look.
Mason.
Nice run here for number 5, Mason Armstrong.
There's a first down.
First down.
Mason Armstrong gains about 4. Needed 3, got 4.
And the crowd is over on that other sideline. Yelling and screaming.
The second first down for the Senators.
Christian lockdown runs at 11 minutes.
Any football historians, I hope you caught my joke here. Washington is not running Saturday Fox. That was the old name.
Senators 1st and 10 here from the 44.
But with the similarity, the only similarity that ends there is that it's unique to see no wide receivers and 4 men in the backfield. And here is Bousman.
Bousman airs it out, not going to get Sanford. So going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, went to the post route.
Looks like I overthrew him a little bit on that.
Holden definitely has an arm. Can air it out quite a bit.
That's a tough throw, too. You know, you're rolling off to your right, you're throwing back to your left. It takes a pretty good arm to make that throw.
Lost the sectional final by 2 scores, 14-0 to North Central. That's not big North Central.
So Holden still with the pistol. Hands off to Mason, hits the hole hard, going to gain about 4 before he's brought down by a group of Saints.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a 5-yard.
Gave his number.
Against a team like that, that 4 or 5 yard
that's what
game.
it takes.
Hey,
that's what it takes.
2 of those.
So Those of you who saw the message go out earlier that we were looking for 400 followers tonight, we've already got 112 of those. So always looking for the subscribers on the YouTube. It releases new features the more we get. So Bousman rolls, throws deep, going to be picked off. Montez Clay going to pick that off and going down the sideline. Going to be across midfield before he goes out of bounds.
We got a bunch of flags back here.
All kinds of yellow on the ground. Don't know what we're going to get.
And number 15, Luke Snow, looks very disappointed.
Luke Snow is holding his hands up, so I have a feeling the flag's going to be on him.
This might be pass interference.
If it is, the raise would just happen off the board.
That's good, Clay. Right on the white hand.
Going to be a question of
blocking the back.
So it's going to back them up to where that happened. Still going to be an interception, but they're going to take over deeper in their own territory.
Right there, blocking the back, immediately come out. Look at this run.
So still backing up inside the 20. Going to put it down at the 17.
Yeah, the ball now going to be at the.
That's tough too. You know, we got a first down. Was what I thought, maybe starting to build a drive here, and interception's tough to take on that one.
Yeah.
Good call by the officials.
That tends to be what happens when you have your feet moving and you're throwing it. The easiest thing to do is you lose touch on the ball, and it just sails.
Nice rollout by Holden, but not able to get enough on it to complete that pass. So still going to be 3 receivers to this side.
21-0.
Handed off to McFadden. McFadden running. Bounces off one, second one, then goes down. Nice job by McFadden running hard there. 9:38 to go in the second quarter.
West Washington, number 8.
I have not seen that talented in 1A all year.
That game good for another Saints.
As far as I can tell,
Not only can you not arm tackle McFadden, you're going to have to hit him low. I
mean,
we've seen right there when guys try to hit him
high.
The belt,
He just bounces
right off of him.
And Marcus McFadden, he runs much bigger than his class.
Going to be a pass this time. Misses his receiver, throws a little behind him. So going to bring up second down.
Covenant Christian 28-15. That's the closest game they have had in the sectional. Win the sectional final 49-6, and last week 56-21. So the Covenant Christian game was the closest game they had in the sectional, and only won by 13.
That was kind of a weird situation because it was on Saturday afternoon. It was just
Senators stick with their forefront.
well by Lutheran.
Handed off to McFadden, who bounces it. Mason Armstrong there to turn him back in. Jake Strange ends up cleaning that one up.
5-yard line.
Gain of 5.
And on the stop for West Washington, number 32, Jacob Strange.
We've been talking a lot about McFadden, but you got to give credit to this offensive line.
Yeah, they block for him, and he's got all kinds of holes to run through.
Yeah.
All spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hypothetically.
Reminds me a lot of the line that Bobby had to run behind last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to read holes and bounce through them. There he is again across the 45. So the Saints are going to pick up another first down here. We're going to see Andrew Lewis come in from the far sideline. 8:30 to go here in the first half. Senators do trail 21-0.
Ever so closely to cause some problems here.
And Lutheran gets the ball to begin the second half.
Going to be back to pass.
To the flat.
Oh, right between number 15, I believe that's Snow, right?
Yep, Luke Snow.
Luke Snow right between his legs, in between his hands, then goes in between his legs. So.
But it seems like just the passing game.
Ball at the 47-yard line.
You can tell the Senators just don't have any momentum going with them right now. They just look flat.
hands on their hips. They're just a little deflated right now. But you know what? If we can get a stop and, you know.
Stop, a score, I mean, that would help tremendously.
It'll go to Marcus.
McFadden again with a nice read, a cutback. He's outside. Parker Green unable to get him.
Maybe bounced right off.
Bounces off of McFeeters. That's the difference between a freshman at 140 pounds and I believe McFadden is a senior.
Yeah,
senior at 200. I mean, he just bounces off of McFeeters' attempted tackle there, but then does get turned out of bounds. So.
Not yet. What's amazing is everything that's happened, but how many times has he been brought down by not going down, like just walks out of bounds?
At least 3 or 4 times now. You can at least describe to the kid what they should anticipate.
Why would you do anything else?
It happens so fast.
Lighten the gun.
McFadden still in the backfield. Going to be a pass. Airing it out to Luke Snow. Farmer there to get it, unable to get both hands on it.
Probably can make the chase as West Washington Chase Farmer trying that.
Farmer tries the best he can, but unable to get there. He's held on to a little bit by Luke Snow, but you're not going to get that call at this level. So going to be a 2nd down and 10. As you see, they like to air it out on 1st down and then let McFadden get those yards back on 2nd and 3rd.
I heard one guy earlier this year say, "Oh, that's where the IHSA is going. They're going to review." I'm like, we don't have enough cameras.
No, we don't.
We've got 2 though, and they're fantastic. Play Rex right up top, Ronnie Thompson on the field.
Ball handed off to McFadden, who doesn't have much of a hole there, but steps over a couple of Senators. I believe that's Bryce Brown on the ground that he does step over.
In on the stop for West Washington, number 58, Hunter Pate.
Hunter Pate in on that tackle.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and about 2.
A long 2 yards to go for a Saints 1st down.
Programming action going on. And then Keith Myers will update you on all the halftime scores from around this game.
Marcus finally met. Going to bring up a 4th down. Definitely within field goal range of their kicker. He's really got those extra points flying through, so this is in his range.
For the Senators, that's Trenton Benskin.
Offense stays out there.
Offense is going to stay out. Under 7 to go now. They look back over to the sideline to get the call from Coach Pash, sorry. Hand off to McFadden. Ball's on the ground, but going to be fumbled out of bounds.
Yep.
So McFadden going to get the 1st down here. Once again, like to apologize for the glare off the window, but that's the spot that we're set up in, so you're going to get a little bit of a glare no matter what. Nice run there by McFadden to know where the stick is and get to it.
His vision is like nothing we've seen this year. And
and it's hard to practice.
It is.
Or hard to prepare for this. How do you prepare for a guy like that? We don't have somebody like that you can stick in the backfield. There's going to be a flag, and McFadden gets in, but this one's going to come back from where it is. It's going to be a hold again. That's the area where a hold would come from. So hold on, the Saints. So they're going to back this one up.
So that will back you up 10 yards.
We'll back that one up 10
but yeah, like
yards.
you were saying, you can't simulate.
Yeah, I mean we don't have
a player like that.
We don't have an athlete like that we could put back there to simulate it.
No, even if you're running against your JV, you can kind of talk them up on what we're going to see, but it's near impossible.
Yeah.
For the Saints.
God bless you guys.
Play clock at 17.
Still rolling.
Once again.
Frozen momentarily. Now it starts. White looks to throw.
Drops back to pass. There he is. Nice post run there by number 9, Joe Fabian. Going to be a touchdown. Going to be 27-0. Saints ahead of the Senators.
That was a 26-yard strike.
Nice.
Looks like Farmer lost his footing a little bit, something, and he just got inside on him on the post, and it was wide open.
And Fabian is a heck of a receiver. I believe he's got over 1,000 yards this year. So Chase was there to attempt it, but not able to get there. So going to come out and attempt another point after. That one snapped back and down. It's up. We're good.
That's good.
So Senators trail now 28-0. 6:04 left to go in the first half.
2019 semi-state football in Indiana SR.
We're going to step aside, have a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Back to live action here on West Washington live stream, where the Senators do trail 28-0. It's been the McFadden show so far, and then Fabian finally got in on the last drive. Saints back to kick it off again. Roper McFeeters, the deep Senator, to return this one. That one going to be up in the air. Farmer drops it first, but then picks it up. He's going to gain about 2 from where he started.
In on the stop, number 7, Jake Pash.
Right into the pass, and look where he catches the ball. Right up high. No one else can get it except the young man who caught the ball and secured it.
Senators come out. Looks like we've gone away from the pistol look. We're going to have a 1 back in the backfield.
Well, right now, I mean, Holden's got a lot going through his head, but just don't try to get it all back in one shot.
There it is.
That's where Farmer turns from a receiver into a defensive back. We got a flag in the backfield. We got a hold on West Washington, so they're going to accept that, and we're going to back up.
Move back the Senators even further.
I think maybe you'll decline this one.
First and 20.
Going to back them up. They're going to take the penalty, so from where it is.
Ball at the 15-yard line, first and 20.
The hold was right at the 15-yard line.
So
and that's where
they placed the ball at the 8.
8, yep.
Got to go all the way to the 35. So hands off to Mason Armstrong out of the backfield, looking to get some of it back. Gains about 3.
Fights to the 13. Second down.
Number 5.
Masons did a pretty decent job tonight. Not getting big runs, but 3, 4, those right there are good solid runs against a defense like this.
He came in needing about 90 yards for a 1,000-yard season, which isn't bad considering he probably carried the ball about 10 times last year. So Armstrong gets out wide, trying to get the edge. Does get the edge. Going to be pushed out of bounds close to the 35. We'll see where he steps out. 31, it looks like, is where they're going to spot him. So nice run there by Mason.
Looked fast once he turned the corner there.
Ball now on the 31-yard line.
So brings up 3rd and 4.
Check that, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4, I'm going to say. I think that's pretty accurate. Jason Armstrong and the offense wants to work.
Twins to this side looking to get out. Armstrong catches it, but there's nothing there. He's going to lose about 4 on that. Nice job by, I believe it was 54, got in on that one also.
Knight.
Well, no, you got that throw has to be crisp.
Yeah, it's got to be on the line. You're exactly right.
So Bousman back to punt this one away.
Montez Clay.
Brings up 4th down for West Washington.
4:30 left to go here in the first half.
Back deep in the event of a punt.
Well, Bousman will do the punting.
Looks like the Senators are going to take a timeout here. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from, looks like Lynx Clothing and Shoes. We'll be back in just a moment.
Screen printing and embroidery. Free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square. We are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
These
close in on that.
Corners are too fast.
Right.
They're going to have to cross them up or, go to the outside.
That's the plan for the Senators is to, the deep ball's not going to be there tonight. We're not going to be able to run by these DBs, so we're going to have to, cross up over the middle and get something going that way. Like we said, Holden Bousman back to kick it away.
At the end of 3, 10-7. Heritage Hills and Danville 0-0. Hobart and East Noble 17-10. Hobart. Eastbrook leads on
Holden takes that snap, boots it away. That one hits, bounces, rolls a little bit. Farmer there, along with Trenton Binskin. So
46-yard line where the Saints will take over.
Saints are going to take over here on the 46.
At halftime, Western Boone and Triton Central 21-7 Western Boone. And Valparaiso leads a very good Fort Wayne Granger team 10-0. We'll keep you up to date. We'll have halftime scores for you at our halftime. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Some of the information that we're getting through text messages, Coach Bousman is at a hospital and they are going to do a CAT scan is what we've been told. So going to have a timeout to the Saints. So once again, we're going to step away, take another commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Back to live action here. The Senators do trail 28-0. 4:09 left to go here in the first half. Saints do have the ball on the 46.
The games around your area.
1st and 10 for Lutheran. 6-yard line. They're up.
McFadden still in the backfield.
Blake White waits in the gun.
White takes the snap, hands off to McFadden, looks this way.
Another good run by McFadden.
McFadden goes through a hole that's barely there, and then gains about 12 on that one. Going to be a first down. Glenn Rankin ends up with that tackle. Clock continues to run. We're under 4 minutes.
Ball spotted now at the 41-yard line. First and 10, Lou High.
First half and try to regroup.
And Lutheran opportunity to double up again.
Back to McFadden. McFadden gets out wide.
2-3 arm tackles.
And then brought down.
Baggy's out.
I don't know exactly what that was.
I don't either.
The stop for West Washington once again, number 8, Glenn Rankin.
Glenn Rankin with the tackle.
So the beanbags being marked, but Lutheran regains.
Pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Second down.
The beanbags came out, but I don't know that he ever fumbled that.
It didn't look like it to me.
Might have been a basketball bounce right back up to him if it was. So.
Before Jalen Elliott are at the bottom, swipe it. Throw down to the back and wide open in the end zone. Dropped in the end zone by Jalen Elliott. The throw from Blake White to Jalen Elliott in the end zone, dropped by Elliott.
So it looks like we've got an incomplete pass.
Blake White's pass to the end zone, ball's incomplete.
Blake Elliott. Excuse me, Blake White.
All kinds of action going on tonight. There's action going on everywhere. So, incomplete pass, going to be a third down here for the Saints.
You know, a big stop here on these next two plays would be,
it'd be
small victories.
Yeah,
you know?
small victories. That's what you're looking for right now. Here's a pass out wide, going to be a screen. Jake giving chase, not able to get there. Parker runs him out of bounds, but not until they get a first down. So chains continue to move. 2:56 to go.
Ran before you caught the ball.
He had to run. He's in there. He's in the end zone.
That's how I used to catch at Howe High School.
So Saints going to get a new set of downs here. They're looking to put another one in the end zone. Under 3 minutes to go.
I'm sure no one will ever remind Mr. Elliott about that.
McFadden in the backfield. Gives up yards. Jake's there to finally get a hold of him. That's the first time we've brought him down behind the line so far this game.
That is, that's the best pursuit. I'd still like to see a few more guys around the ball, but Jake did a good job there.
Trenton Binskin.
We are coming close to 2 minutes 30 seconds left in this first half. First half that really could not have.
So Saints move their 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Still have the single receiver down here. They look to the line. It's going to be an audible. Ball is snapped. Going to come to 16. Still moving. Still getting forward. Logan Beard with that catch. Going to be third and about 4.
Gain of about 6 on the play.
So second and 4.
We was talking arm tackling on McFadden, but the strong, big and strong as these receivers are too, you're going to have to wrap them up with 2.
That's the thing. The whole team you've got to wrap up. You can't. McFadden out of the backfield. He got there. He slowed down to a complete stop and then took off again.
Yeah, he just came to a complete stop, hesitated, let his lead blockers get out there, something develop, and then he hit the hole.
Yeah, still going to continue to run the clock. 1:20 to go here.
First and goal for Lutheran.
McFadden with the carry out wide. Brought down. I'm not sure who that was over there. I think that was Glenn Rankin.
Rankin, yep.
Rankin brings down the 57 to go. And clock still continuing to move. Handed off to McFadden again. Nice cutback. He's finally into the end zone. Another run, touchdown for him. McFadden with 4 touchdowns in the first half. So 34-0, 46 seconds left to go. So back out to kick another extra point.
All the way around, and here it comes out for the extra point.
Snap down, up, and that one's good.
What happened?
So that brings the score 35-0, 46 seconds left to go here in the first half. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators trail 35-0, 46 seconds to go here in the first half. The Saints are going to get the ball to start the second half, so we're going to have to see one of those quick scoring drives by the Senators.
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of time to work with. I don't know if you try to get a quick score or you feed Mason, let him pick up some positive yards hopefully, and just try to start building a little momentum going into the half.
Right.
Impressive is putting it like at it.
So that one kicked away deep. Going to bounce. Roper McFeeters bobbles it, then gets it back. But the Saints are there when he does gather it back up. So going to be down at about the 15.
Number 13,
Xavier Hardiman in on that tackle.
If I'm West Washington, I think I take a knee and head in at halftime. Coach, you see our sponsors down on the by the scoreboard.
We've had a tough time this evening handling kickoffs cleanly, it seems like. I don't know if vision's off a little or we're playing a little deeper or kicker's doing a good job of hitting holes. Looks like we're going to take a knee.
We're going to take a knee and go into half, hopefully. Game clock is at 27.
About 3 seconds difference.
About 3 seconds difference, so the Senators don't have to take another snap here.
So they can start walking to the sideline. They cannot leave the field until that ball gets to 0.
Well, I think suffice to say.
So the Senators stand at the ball where they're talking to the officials. This does get into the mercy rule because of the 35-point differential. So we're going to step aside, take some commercial breaks during halftime, and we'll be back in just a moment.
To start the game, they drove the ball all the way down to the 2-yard line. They gave it to McFadden for a 2-yard run. The extra point was good. The next possession, they drove the ball down the field once again. McFadden scores on a 9-yard touchdown run.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Friday basketball practice.
What's your first game?
December 6th.
Play.
Seems the same thing.
Yeah, so it's heads and tails if we'll push it back. I don't want
That might go down too.
They've been playing smart.
What do you open up with, Riz?
Emory's got pitching at 11 o'clock, and then we got playing
to. Is that Central Christian?
So I'm not going to do nothing.
You play them?
We do. Central Christian play him after Christmas.
But just get pitching involved in this.
Cool.
We got the ball over here.
Yeah. I like that term.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 35-0. They will, the Saints will receive the opening kickoff here to start off the second half. Jake Strange going to take the kickoff duty here.
Getting ready to kick it off and begin the second half of play. With Jacob Strange, we haven't seen him kick off yet. This is the first time, and that's very telling of how things have been going.
So Jake's back to boot this one away.
Oftentimes a little line drive. He
gets a hold of that one, drives it back to Montez Clay, who's going to try to get to this sideline. Turns upfield, but then Glenn Rankin brings him down. Nice job by Glenn to wrap him up. He's definitely a dangerous return man, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like 16 touchdowns on the year.
Oh my.
So
Second half score up the road at the Lafayette Central Catholic 17, Adams nothing.
Get a stop. First one in a row on 17 on.
So definitely a half that we're going to have to be super careful here and hopefully get some points on the board. We still haven't scored yet, so it's a shutout.
In the gun is Blake White, hands it off to Marcus McFadden.
McFadden gets the ball, looking to step out, does once Parker drives him out of bounds.
Driven out of bounds.
Keep fighting, you see what happens.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You keep fighting, you just keep working.
So Parker does a nice job of turning McFadden out of bounds. We haven't been able to bring him down yet, so I guess that's the way to do it. You drive him out of bounds.
Yeah, if he gets over there, I mean, we haven't tackled him yet, so if he's out there, you've got to get him pushed out.
50 on Mitchell. 50 again on North Central. They put up points. What they are not accustomed to is this situation where Lutheran was just such a dominant force in that first half.
Hand off to McFadden again. There's a hole.
Hit the hole quick.
Still going. Nice job by McFadden.
Number 70, Trenton Benson.
Trenton Benskin able to bring him down from his defensive end position.
Good for another Saints.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that he was going to put up.
Ball spotted at the 47-yard line.
Reduce that down for Lutheran. White pumps.
Pumps once, looking to get rid of it. Nobody open, finally throws it. Nice catch.
That was
by
good
Fabian.
That was nice concentration there on the sideline.
He's able to get his 1 foot inbounds. I'm not sure that he didn't get 2 in. Only needs 1, but got 2. McFadden finally brought down in the backfield. That's big Bryce Brown around his ankles. That's exactly how you have to do it.
Yeah, if you don't, you'll hit McFadden low. He's gonna take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Number 63, Bryce Brown.
Comes back to the screen. We got a flag coming in. That looks like a hold.
Here on the reception, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul on the Senators. It's the kind of the common flag for the Senators this year, that personal foul. So they're going to gain 15 yards after this one.
We've seen that several times this year, and I mean, yeah, I know the score's 35-0, but them are penalties you have to get rid of.
Yeah.
Playing good teams like this, you cannot afford to give them free yards.
So we go to 3 receivers to the near side. We've got 3 DBs over here.
Looking strong again, and White is hit as he throws.
White is tackled in the backfield, but then does get the pass off before he hits the ground. So
Falls incomplete. No one getting hurt. It's going to bring up second down.
Friday night. Yeah, and the leader, the winner of this game gets the winner of the Central Catholic game. And you just read off the score, but Central Catholic leads in that game 10-0. And they are playing Adams Central. It's a joke, the Adams family. They always play each other in the playoffs. But both of the Adams schools, Adams and Adams Central, are strong this season.
hand it off to McFadden out wide. He's going to gain a few over there.
Back around the left side.
Maybe 5.
In on the stop for West Washington, number 58, Hunter Payne.
Well, later rolling game.
Yeah, it was an 8 o'clock Indianapolis time, 7 o'clock time.
No, they don't run that the original.
Mount Vernon having a great year this season.
McFadden still in the backfield. Not going to be a handoff to him. It's going to be a foot race out wide, and he's going to get in.
Marcus Mack, you can put it on the board.
So Marcus McFadden with his, is that his fifth touchdown tonight?
I believe that's 5.
5 for him. Still 9:47 left to go here in the third period. That's all set up by those receivers out there, setting the edge and allowing them to be able to get in.
Micah Madison for the point after.
Snapped back, up, and good.
Micah Madison, and 1.
Nice job there by the kicker to drive that one through. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break, be back in just a moment.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to live action here at West Washington live stream with the Indianapolis Lutheran Saints and the West Washington Senators. Those of you wondering about the mercy rule, the 35, we were just informed that it doesn't come into effect after regional, so no running clock here in the second half. So the Saints are set to kick it back off to West Washington.
Number 12, Michael Joseph in the kickoff for Blue Hawk.
He is a better running back.
West Washington getting the ball.
Walks up, drives that one towards the end zone. Gonna catch it at the 10 is McFeeters. Makes one cut, gets up to the 26. Nice run there by the freshman.
In on the stop for the Saints, number 5, Bryce Lucas, and number 7, Jake.
Now I think the game's definitely out of hand, but we can still, have positive plays.
Yeah,
and,
this is time to build on what we've done all year long.
Yep.
Keep running our offense. See what we can do against this type of defense.
Yep.
They were not in a good mood and took it out on West Washington.
Gonna be a false start, I believe, on the Senators.
The most points that West Washington
false start
this season was 30 before the Senators, and that was in victory. And they went to Paoli and beat the Rams 34-30. So this is something that is entirely unexpected by prognosticators and probably the players too. When you drop
So Senators going to start with a 1st and 15 here after that false start. Armstrong in the backfield, Farmer on one side, Sanford on the other, Big Jake Strange on one end. Harrison finds a hole, tries to drive forward, but doesn't get much over there. McFadden in on that tackle.
So we got maybe 2.
Yeah, 2 back. So this is going to be 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13.
Number 8, Marcus Mack.
This is before YouTube hit semi-state.
Senators getting the call in from Coach Nance on the far side.
Ball at the 25-yard line, 2nd down, 12 yards to go.
Holden rolls, still rolling, looks, fires. Going to be intercepted.
Coming through,
It's going to be 52.
number 52.
I'll let you say that.
Hayden Flipovich. Does a nice job of intercepting that pass.
Take over, ball spotted, 35-yard line.
Going to be Saints ball at the 35. McFadden jogging off to this side after he plays some defense.
That looked like, Holden just trying to create something, just, forced it in to probably a throw that he typically wouldn't make.
Throw.
But, he's a gamer. He's trying to make something happen for the team.
Handoff up the middle. Senators do a good job of stopping that one. Going to gain maybe 2.
In on the stop, number 8, Glenn Rankin.
Saints getting the call in from the sideline. 8:25 still to go. This one going to run out wide. Big hole over here. Lowers his shoulder. Bryce Lucas with that carry. Lowers his shoulder and runs over a couple of Senators before he's finally tripped up and brought down. Going to be a 1st down for the Saints.
That game good for another Saints.
the game at running back, number 5.
Ball snapped. Back to Lucas again. Back to Lucas again. He's met by Bryce Brown and brought down.
Number 5, Bryce Lucas once again. Bryce picks up a little over 4 yards.
So going to be 2nd and 6 from the 20.
Bryce Brown.
Good shot, Riley. Wednesday's probably a day off. Thursday you're going to practice maybe a little early before Thanksgiving dinner.
Game starts to get very slow at this point.
Yeah.
Lutheran's using every bit of the play clock.
3 right, 1 left. White in the gun.
Wait until under 7 to snap it. Coming to the near side with Lucas again. He's met by a group of Senators, but not until he gains about another 3 yards.
And on the stop for West Washington, number 8.
So going to be 3rd and about a yard.
Rankin in on that tackle. We've heard his name called a lot tonight.
He's one that has really impressed me all season long.
Yeah, he's just, it seems like he's just got better and been a pretty good asset this year.
Under 6 to go here. Handed off to White in the backfield. Nice run by him. He ducks his head and pulls forward to the 10.
That game good for another Saints. And on the stop once again, number 8, Glenn Rankin.
I know. Your stage is yours. The toughest thing that you can do in the state of Indiana.
Saints getting the call in from the sideline. 20 still to go on the play clock.
In the regional, it gets even tougher because then maybe that's your foe that's probably in your conference. And then this game is very interesting as well. And then getting to this big time, everybody wins.
There's a handoff again. Ran right through the center of the Senator defense. Gets into the end zone, moving this score up to 48-0.
You know, that's a lot of weapons. You bring in maybe your backup or your 3rd string, Bryce Lucas. Lose a little bit of size, but man, he's compact.
And he runs hard.
He's got good vision too, just like McFadden. Does a good job of seeing the hole and hitting it.
And like you've said earlier, it all starts with the line.
Yes,
you know, they are still making holes.
Yeah, it's not possible without those guys up front. I learned that a long time ago.
Yep. So with that, score is 48-0. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Link's Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square. We are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 49-0. Morgan and I just talked. This is where we've got to, buckle down and play solid football. Make sure nobody gets injured. Get out of here and realize that it's time to start focusing on basketball. These guys have about 2 weeks before their first basketball game. Football season is not over yet, but still time to make the football team proud and get a score on the board. But make sure you're safe and don't get injured for basketball season.
Absolutely, I think.
Farmer in trouble, is brought down maybe at the 16.
Let's watch the replay here. This touchdown for Lucas.
So,
yeah, I'm sure Coach Sullivan's probably agreeing with us out there. Try to keep these guys healthy because he's going to need them in a couple weeks.
Yeah. First game for the Senators was supposed to be Salem, just like always, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, but that has been moved to January 15th. Mason Armstrong with a nice hard run up the middle, going to gain about 9 before he's brought down. So that game was moved, so they will open at home with Lagodi, I believe, is their first home game, first game of the season. Lagodi going to be a tough 1A basketball team. They're in that very difficult sectional over there with them and Orleans. Bar Reeve is in that along with Shoals. That's a super tough one over there.
Bunch of basketball schools over there.
Actually, I was talking to Coach Sullivan today and talking about how the classes work and how football has 6 classes and basketball has 4, and how Orleans was not super happy with being moved out of our sectional into the one that they're in now. So he's been having practice all week with his 6 guys here.
Yeah, I watched him last night before our game. They were going hard.
He gets everything out of those.
Absolutely.
Everybody who shows up, he gets everything out of them. So.
Yep. Tell you what, I'll say, Mason, if we're looking for bright spots, Mason has ran the ball very well.
Really hard. I would guess he may be close to 1,000 yards. I think he needed about 90 tonight. I don't know that he's gotten quite there yet, but he's gotten big chunks at times. So
3 to 5 yards, every time he touches the ball, and that's all you can ask for the senior there.
You would have loved to have averaged between 3 and 5 yards every time you touched the ball in high school.
Yeah.
All 15 seniors are static right now.
Senators getting the call in from the sideline. We got twins to the near side. Handing off to Mason again in the backfield. He's going to pick up that first down. I believe that's the 3rd first down for the Senators in this game. Usually that's a quarter. They get 3 first downs. So, but they've just run into a juggernaut tonight.
Not a whole lot. I'm not going to take nothing away from the boys, but this Lutheran team's good.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for anybody left in the tournament to stop.
That's going to be an interesting matchup. I believe I heard that Sanford with a move. He's got a nice run going there, about 14 yards that he gains there. I heard a score earlier that Lafayette Central Catholic is winning their game.
I believe it was 17-0.
Yeah. And they are. What we were told earlier was they've played 4 1A teams this year, and if you count the games correctly, that means they didn't play a single one during the regular season. And I believe they were 9-3 coming into the tournament series into sectionals. So. Senators driving here.
Trace cross.
Mason looks to not Mason. Holden looks to throw. He is scrambling out of the backfield, so ends up throwing that one away. Going to be 2nd and 10.
Those things are durable.
Ball spotted now at the 42-yard line. 2nd down.
Our crew has been here since about 4 or 5 this afternoon.
Handoff once again to Armstrong in the backfield. Able to break a couple of tackles and then is driven down after getting about 6.
It's another good strong run by Mason.
That's a senior that doesn't want to play his last football game.
Absolutely.
Mason is just a one-sport athlete there at West Washington, just plays football. There's some talk that he may come out for the basketball team. I know Coach Sullivan's been on him to come out and be part of the basketball team, so may not be the last time we see Mason athletically tonight.
It's a nice facility. It's not a big facility.
Bousman gets rid of that one. If Jake would have caught that one, he would have been probably lit up on this side.
Yeah.
That pass left him really vulnerable. Senators gonna go for this one. Down with what the score is and where they are on the field, there's no sense in punting this one away.
Yeah, we might as well go for it. See what we can get out of it. Another first downs, another positive for us to close out the game.
In the pistol look, that one going to be handed off to the senior in the backfield. Ducks his head, not going to get there. So the Saints are going to take over. 1:22 left to go here in the third.
Stop made by a host of St. Tacklers, leading the charge, 21, Garrett Zeller.
I don't see McFadden going back out onto the field at the moment.
I would guess that he's probably done for the night. Probably going to get a little rest on his legs and be ready to go next week.
That's kind of the story that we've heard. He hasn't played much of the fourth quarter this year, so gets a minute 22 head start on that rest that he gets, along with Fabian. Fabian's not in the game either, so we're going to see some second-string players here for the Saints. Do a nice job of ducking his head and running up the middle. He's met by a host of Senators there that bring him down.
Michael Joseph, number 12.
Michael Joseph is the one that hands that one off.
Bryce picks up about 4 yards on the play, brings up second down.
Their run in the 2000s was excellent.
38-10 final Carmel over Maryville. Ben Davis just scored in fourth quarter, 17-10 Center Grove.
40 seconds left here. 49 seconds.
So clock still running, 37 seconds. Handoff in the backfield. Farmer does a nice job of turning that one in. Mason Armstrong with the tackle there, 5-on-5.
Looks like our defensive line was in a shift there mid-snap, and they didn't get a good push, but Mason did a good job turning it in and wrapping up.
So that ball spotted at the 42.
It's in there once before, has been 10 seconds. But that was the big little sticking point between them and their rival Tri-West, which was just up the road.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to step aside, take a commercial break, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where they lead the Senators 49-0.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live action here at Indianapolis Lutheran, where the Senators do trail 49-0, starting the fourth quarter of play.
championship, 35-7 for Triton Central. Very good Triton Central ball.
33.
Drops back.
Running is Joseph.
He's open. Throw it out to 14, who is then brought down after the first down.
Michael Joseph's pass is complete. Number 14, Austin Turner.
They're going to be 12.
That game good for another Saints.
We have 1, 2, 3. 3 tickets have been touched. 9 to go. Congratulations, though, for Triton Central. What a great year. Brian Graham, the athletic director there, and Tim Abel has done a great job with that ball club. Job well done, boys.
Saints looking to run as much time as they can off this play clock. Down under 5 before they go in motion. Going to be a jet sweep. Is met by some Senators, brought down for a 2-yard loss. Nice play there by the Senators.
Number 26 around the right side.
Riley, push in.
These are under
Let's see how far you can go in.
Ball spotted in the neighborhood of the 50-yard line.
I love that shot of the
It's almost like
the breath.
You can see the size difference between him and someone like Marcus McFadden.
Stay on him, Riley.
Set to go again are the Saints. Once again, using up as much of that clock as they can. Those of you at home can see the play clock, or not the play clock, but the time clock on the scoreboard.
Yeah, because the lineman right now, it's just beginning to feel tight.
It's going to be a sweep the other way. First down run there for the Saints.
Bryce Lucas on the carry. That game good for another Saints.
Once again, Lucas coming in, showing the speed they got in their second string. Guy just goes off like a rocket. He hits a hole and he's gone.
First and 10, Lou High.
Ball on the 38.
But that loss, they're never able to get back in one. And then they just hung in there.
Lutheran doing a really good job of using as much play clock as they can in this fourth quarter. Something that they're very used to, being ahead here. So they get set with about 10 seconds to go, and then they snap the ball with about 5 each time.
Yeah, I think they've done it once or twice.
So
Rankin again.
Jackson Pash on the carry.
Jackson Pash on the carry.
Looks like they're going to get there. The winner of Ben Davis, Center Grove, both of those teams have a mid. So the mid, once again, dominating 6-8.
Still 24 seconds on the play clock. They come to the line but wait to snap it. Very well coached, well disciplined second group here on the field. Know exactly what they're supposed to do.
This year, all their best teams were playing against each other. So then they whittled themselves down. Hand it off.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Fumble.
Lucas might have it, though. Where's he
Going to be interesting. We've got a group of Senators on top of it. We've got a Saint on the very bottom of it. West Washington does come away with that fumble. Not sure which Senator came up with that one. Did you see, Morgan?
I couldn't tell if it was Parker.
First game of the second.
Looked like Parker, but I can't be 100% sure.
So one of them going down.
We're going to give that one to Parker. So the Senators' offense comes out. So Senators on the field here. 8:19 to go in the fourth quarter. From the 38.
off to Chase Farmer.
Chase Farmer going to go around the edge. Looks like he fumbled it. So the Saints are going to get it right back. So Saints turn it over, but then the Senators give it right back to them.
Number 54, Peyton Knight on the recovery.
So Saints come back out onto the field. Most of their second group of offense out there.
That's tough for Bryce. You know, he's had such a successful senior year.
Yeah.
You know, just getting the ball to carry, and you know, hey, it's just not our day.
Part of the fumble last time. 3 yards.
Finally brought down. There's a herd of Senators on the ground, and the Saints running back was on top of all of them. So Andrew Lewis comes up off the bottom of that pile.
Pickup of about 3 yards on the play.
Brings us under 8 minutes to go.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Oh, Knight got the turnover. Here it is.
Under 10 once again on that play clock. So snap comes back, handed off. Nice run there by Bryce Lucas. Chains are going to move here. That's going to be a first down.
Counterpart once again, Mason Armstrong.
Enjoy the fun, baby. Get a picture of that turnover chain.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Perfect home season, man. It was great doing it with you fellas.
Mason's had a pretty good. He's had a good game on defense also.
Yeah, he's played really well tonight. You could tell that he's one of those seniors that doesn't want to end his season. He's going to play hard every time he's in there, every snap. So.
Yeah, I remember the last junior high team that I coached with Coach Russell. Mason was our quarterback.
Yeah.
To see what he's turned into as far as a running back and a linebacker, it's pretty cool journey, or pretty cool transformation that he made.
Yeah, that's exactly what a lot of people thought he was going to turn into coming into high school. Be a quarterback. Maybe a backup to Holden or to Noah Mars, who was here before. Just be a backup quarterback and play some defense. Then he played some H-back last year where he was kind of more of a lead blocker. Didn't get the ball a whole lot, but this year really shined.
Yeah, he's done a very nice job this year, and that's kind of what we was looking. I remember talking to Coach Bowsman, talking, what's the plan for Mason when he was in junior high, and he was the smartest football sense player on the field. So we needed him at quarterback, and that's what he did. But it's pretty cool to see what him and for all the guys.
Just seeing the transformations in a lot of them, through the weight room, through the extra camps and things that they do. Farmer
absolutely.
all over the place. Harrison has turned into a heck of a football player. He's one who most people thought he was going to just be a basketball kid, but has turned into a heck of a football player. Those seniors coming off this year, they've got a lot to be happy about.
Oh, absolutely. They've done something that very few has, and they've brought a lot of joy to the school, the community, and they're nothing to hang their head about.
Right.
Leading the charge, number 70, Trenton Benson.
Okay, Riley, go to the crowd. Any sideline shots that you can get. If you got to move to the underneath the goalpost, you go ahead.
This is one of those seasons that the Senators have looked forward to for quite a while. And then the first game of the season having Bobby go down, and then followed by Caleb, and then we play through to Paoli, which is when Big Mike goes down. So we've got 3 guys who are out, and then we lose Charles late in the season. We've got 4 guys there who make a big difference.
Huge contributors.
I don't know that changes the outcome tonight, but it's those guys you don't have extras of.
Yes.
The Senators have done a great job this year of using the next man up.
Oh yeah.
But you don't have another D1 Caleb Murphy on your sideline.
No, and I was guilty of it with the first game when them guys went down. I kind of hung my head, thinking, what's this season going to turn into? But hey, I'm glad they proved me wrong. It's hard to replace Caleb and Madden. You just don't find guys with motors like they got.
And the other thing is they play both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Not only are you losing a Caleb as a defensive end, but you're losing him as an offensive lineman on the other side.
And Madden as your center, him and Holden's worked together ever since junior high.
Yeah.
So they're on the same page, and it's tough. Madden brings the fire to the team, but hey, the next man up, like he was talking, whoever that might be, they've stepped up, and it's been a pretty cool ride.
Last time we were this deep into the state tournament was the 93-94 season, I believe, which was definitely a special one for the Senators.
Yep.
They were hoping to go one step further tonight, but the Lutheran Saints are they deserve their number 1 ranking.
They
in
do.
The state.
Yeah, they're number 1 for a reason, and we've seen that tonight.
Yeah, and they play some competition. They played Triton Central, who is playing in a semi-state today at the 2A level, and these guys beat them.
Yeah.
The Lutheran Saints beat Triton Central. So
Quarterback Michael Joseph.
under 2:30 to go.
Mascot of St. Bernard urging the fans to cheer on offense. It's McKay. About the 8-yard line.
Mikey McKay with the carry there.
Number 23.
It's like Mason with the tackle again.
Right. That gets us under the 2 minutes.
Give him a shot. Everyone else is getting an opportunity.
It's going to bring up 4th down, about 5 yards to
Go
go.
back to the sideline.
Reward your kicker. Give the suggestion.
So Saints still come out with their offense. 4th down and about 4.
Also, Bobby Coomer, number 11, at the bottom of the 180.
Ball handed off.
McKay.
Not going to get to the end zone, so Senators going to take over here. 1:32 left to go in the 4th period. In comes Holden Bousman, probably for the final time this year. The question is, which one of these seniors is going to get the ball the last few times here? Is it going to be Mason Armstrong?
I'd say feed Mason, or
I would be willing to bet each one of them get a touch.
Yeah.
I bet we throw it once to Farmer, we throw it once to Sanford, and then we hand it off to Mason one time. Going to be a handoff to Mason first. He gains 5. So there's 1 carry for Mason. Minute 17 to go. 26 seconds on the play clock. Senators back ready to go again. Mason with another carry. Lowers his head, trying to run through.
On the main camera, play Rexford, and the field camera, Riley Thomas, and you're going to see a bunch of his shots like that one right there.
47 seconds to go. We'll probably see one more play here from the Senators. While we're kind of wrapping up, I'd like to give some special thanks to people who allow us to do this. Definitely West Washington, who allows us to bring you the live streams, and send those out for those of you who didn't make the trip up. Special thanks to Darren Russell, who has been my sidekick most of the season. Another thanks to Morgan, who stepped in today and helped out. Nice catch by Harrison Sanford. So special thanks to Morgan Conrad, who stepped in and was able to help cover tonight's game. And then always a special thanks to Maddie Akers, who runs the whole live stream. Those of you who don't know, she's the one who sits behind the computer, runs the camera, runs the instant replay, all that stuff. If you haven't seen it in action, it's really something special. I would almost guarantee she is the youngest producer in the state today.
Yeah, I would say so. She's got a lot of comments up here tonight.
Yeah. So I'd like to give a special thanks to all those people. With that, it's going to bring West Washington live stream football to an end, but we will be broadcasting the basketball season. So those of you who are tuning in now, we do broadcast all of the basketball games, boys and girls. So definitely tune in for that. And with that, we're going to sign off. Thanks for a wonderful season.